this is the thing that is probably the most important thing for us to know. It's not enough for us to just feel bad about this and think, oh, well, we need to teach them better. There is something now called that it's really just come to the fore in neuroscience. There is a doctor named Norman Doidge, and he wrote a book called The Brain That Changes Itself. And he wrote a follow-up to it also. And he coined a term called neuroplasticity. And neuroplasticity means that your brain continually reorganizes itself. And we know this from, those of us who are getting older, we're busy doing crossword puzzles and Sudoku and whatever it is we have to do to keep our brains going. It works this way your whole entire life. Right. But what happens when our kids stop reading in middle school? Yes. The brain starts pruning off because it doesn't use the neural connections. And you can go on to the next slide that you need to read. And so if we're not using those neural connections, they die off. Right. And they're not going to come back unless you start using them again, and then they'll have to regrow themselves.
Regrow. Wow. So it's even harder than keeping it going.
That's right. So we're talking about adolescence that starts.
Yes.
So if they give up on reading by middle schools, the brain's reading networks will cease to develop. How sobering is that?
Wow. Yes.
And we as parents are worried enough. My daughter has left brain hemiatrophy. So they think that when she was either in utero or when she was born, she had some kind of stroke, some kind of vascular event. And it prevented the left side of her brain from growing. So she has enough brain damage without my worrying that whatever neural connections she has are going to start dying off. And this is what happens. I mean, a lot of our special needs kids have some kind of neural issues at that
just a setback.
That's right. And so the last thing we need is on our own to be doing more damage
it's very true
to the brain.